What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another unboxing video of some graded action figures. This is number 28, which is crazy. So yeah, this is kind of like my little mini series of just sending figures off to AFA or CAS, where I get my figures graded by them. You know, AFA is the Action Figure Authority, and mostly I send in my Star Wars action figures, my vintage Kenner Star Wars action figures, and then, you know, collector archive services, I usually send in other toy lines, because as of right now, anything loose, AFA is only grading Star Wars stuff. So this is number 28, which is crazy. I didn't think I would be getting this far into this unboxing video, but anywho, let me just show you. I got 3 action figures graded. These are vintage Kenner Star Wars action figures, and of course the first one here, this is a Death Squad Commander, really cool figure, and of course this is part of the first 12 they came out from Kenner. Really cool. So let me put that guy off to the side. The next one, of course, we got to get my homeboy over here, Darth Vader, and this is Darth Vader right here with the actual letter on the hilt on his actual saber. So really cool. So I got that guy, and of course, you know, I am doing the last 17 run right now, and so as of right now, this is number 10, and this is you know, Han Solo with the carbonite, and this looks beautiful. I love the way AFA displayed it. So as you can see, it's got its own acrylic case just for the carbonite right there of Han Solo, and then here we have Han Solo, really cool looking. So let me get these guys out of the poly bag, and then we'll take a closer look at these action figures. Alright guys, so there they are outside of the poly bag, which obviously it looks 100 times better once they're outside of the poly bag. So let me go ahead and start from the left and go on to the right. And of course we got this first dude right here, the Death Squad Commander. Really dope name for this character, but the helmet, man, I don't know what it is about the helmet. It always reminds me of Spaceballs. Every time I see the Death Squad Commander and I see this crazy helmet, I always think of, you know, Spaceballs. But I mean, this guy, obviously really cool. There's tons of variants. Let me show you the label before I get into the variants. So this is a 1977 Kenner Star Wars loose action figure. The country of origins, Hong Kong. This is a Death Squad Commander, and this is the dark blue emblem variant, and he received an 80, so it's at the, you know, near mint score, which is really nice. And there he is, and there's that emblem right there. So dark blue, and then of course there's the backside right there. So really good score for this guy. You know, I'm always amazed about the scores that these get, you know, these figures. I mean, you know, they were released back in 1977, so it's crazy to still have them in these nice, you know, minty conditions. But this guy right here, I mean, there's tons of variants out there when it comes to the Death Squad Commander. One of them obviously is that he does have that dark blue emblem, and then there is a variant out there where, you know, as you can see, there's a blue and then there's a red emblem. There's actually one that does not have the red emblem, it just has the blue emblem. And then there's other variants with the limbs. Either you have them matte finish or you have them as a glossy finish. And then of course the skin type right there, as you can see, this guy's kind of like, I guess I would say he's a pink color, but there is like a very pale, there's a pale version out there, a very pale version, and then of course, you know, you have the pink version, which I believe this guy is, and then of course you do have the no COO version out there for these guys. But this is a Hong Kong, so most likely this was kind of like the earlier edition. And as you can see, the weapon right there has a really nice clear blue translucent color to it. I don't know if you guys could see that, but really cool. And that's obviously just how the weapons were made by Kenner, with that blue translucent color. So very nice, very cool to have that guy. The next one here, of course, Darth Vader. Very nice. And this guy right here, I already do own one. He's obviously he's still part of the first 12, but I do have one. And let me show you the label here. So this is a 1977 Kenner Star Wars loose action figure. This is a Hong Kong country of origin Darth Vader, and he's got a letter on the saber hilt. So there are variants out there with the, obviously the saber is one of the variants out there. Of course, the one sought out variant out there is the double telescoping saber, which goes out for like thousands of dollars. But this one right here, they do have one with the letters on them, and it's kind of hard to tell. I'm gonna bring it up really close, but I don't know if you guys could see that right there. There is a letter on that hilt, and I believe the letter on this one is a C, Charlie. So there is letters on that, and so that is one of the variants. But with the Darth Vader, I mean, there are tons of variants out there, and really with the Hong Kong country of origin, there's like about 5 of them. There's 5 different country of origin Hong Kong, date and stamps with these guys. And then of course you do have a Taiwan Darth Vader, you have a no country of origin Darth Vader, and then you do have the raised bar, which is kind of like the China country of origin, but it doesn't say China, it's just the empty raised bars. So definitely tons of variants with this Darth Vader. And of course, obviously there's other ones from different toy lines like Little Lady and all that. But when it comes to the actual US Kenner, there are like 5 different CAO for Hong Kong, 1 Taiwan, there's 1 no country of origin. I believe there's 2 of the raised bar, empty raised bar, which just doesn't say China on it, just has that raised bar right where the limbs would be at. I don't know if I could tell, if I could show you this guy right here. So right there where that stamp would be, you just have a raised bar, but it doesn't say China or anything like that. So it's just empty. And I believe there's 2 of those. And of course, you have the sought out one, which is the double telescoping, which is like the very, very first one that ever came out. So lots of variants with this guy. Now this dude right here, Han Solo, let me show you the label first. So this is a 1984 Kenner Star Wars loose action figure, no country of origin, Han Solo in carbonite, and he received a 80 plus, so that's a near mint score. Really nice, really cool dude. And I said in my previous videos, excuse me, I'm trying to get rid of this coldness that I got. Like it hit me right after finals, so I'm like, I was kind of glad I got sick right after finals, but man, now I'm dealing with it, so excuse my voice. But this guy right here, like I said before in my previous video, the last 17, it's very common to get figures that have no country of origin. It's just the way they came out. And of course, this one right here is no exception. This is a part of the last 17. And it's funny, man, because like this dude has no neck, man. Look at that. Han Solo's been working out his neck muscles. But very interesting figure, and I love the last 17 because it's just a hodgepodge of characters that just kind of like at the last minute they were like, all right, these are our last 17 figures we're gonna release. Of course, after that there were still like Ewoks and droids and everything like that, but I just love the last 17, and why not collect the last 17? I already have the first 12 released, so I love the way that AFA kind of encased it. It's the carbonite itself, and then you have the figure right here. Let me show you the backside right there. So that's how it looks. Really cool. And like I said, these guys, these last 17 figures, they're all no country of origin, but this is one of the kind of hard to get, not super hard, but they kind of go up there in price, and especially when you get it all completed and everything like that. So that is really cool to actually, this is number 10 now for my last 17, so I'm just missing 7 now, and I'll probably do a video just showcasing the 10 that I have right now in the last 17, just to show you where I'm at. But I'm really excited. These guys came out with great score. 75 is not too bad, it's still a great score, but both these guys got 80, and of course this one got the 80 plus. So I'm happy with it. I am satisfied with that, and I can't wait to send more figures in. But that's pretty much it. I just wanted to show you what just came in through the mail. Thanks for watching. Thank you for the support, and I will talk to you guys in the next video.